Well, we're going to be talking about the state of our economy, what's happening in Washington, D.C., some of the agenda we're working on. Obviously, this is a business leaders breakfast, and people in the business community in Greater Quincy are worried about the level of spending and debt. They're worried about excessive regulation. It seems like every day they pick up the newspaper, the EPA's come out with a new ruling, the Department of Health and Human Services has come out with a new rulemaking. All of these new rules, all these new regulations are additional burden to businesses and small entrepreneurs that are trying to restart our economy, and they're counterproductive to a recovery. So much of our time in DC right now is spent pushing back against this regulation and trying to get the Obama administration to do things that are constructive. We need tax reform to simplify our tax code. We just passed these 3 trade agreements, which open up new markets for Illinois agriculture and the manufacturers here in the Quincy community to be able to sell their goods around the world. 95% of the world lives outside our borders, so it makes sense for us to get trade agreements so we can sell on an equal playing field. And our entitlement programs, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, are going broke. And if we don't make changes, they're going to put the current seniors that are on the programs in jeopardy, and the next generation of Americans, those programs will never be around for. So we've got to do the responsible thing today and plan and make those tough choices today so that all of us in America can plan for our retirement future.
How much can get done, in your opinion, in a big election year like this?
I think we can get as much done as the president wants to get done. The House Republicans advanced a budget that fixes entitlements, that curbs the cost of spending, that reduces our debt. We're waiting for the president to produce an alternative plan for entitlement reforms. For 3 years he's been president and offered no proposal to save Medicare. He's offered no proposal to save Social Security. And anybody who understands our budget in the federal government knows those programs are going broke unless we make changes. Our country is headed to the likes of Greece and Portugal. Second, the House Republicans put forward a highway bill, a transportation bill, fully funded, 5 years of certainty for both highways and transit. The president's counter was criticism. He'd offered no alternative plan, no alternative proposal. So, as a member of the House of Representatives, I can't negotiate with myself. I can't pass a bill by myself. We need a partner in the Senate, and we need a partner in the president who's willing to join with us to pass those things. But I'd like to see us do a highway bill. I'd like us to see us do tax reform, because I think those are 2 pro-growth, pro-jobs bills that we could pass.
Are you up for re-election this year?
I'm up every cycle, every 2 years. So every time there's an election, I'm on the ballot.
Okay. What are your thoughts, real quickly, on the
redistricting?
Well, that's
or
a good
what?
one. I was thinking the Catholic and the birth control.
This is a war on religious freedom. People are talking about contraceptives. This has nothing to do with contraceptives. This has to do with the fundamental right in Article 1 of our Constitution, which says you have a freedom of religion. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what percent of Americans believe women should have access to contraceptives. What matters is if you have a religious conviction that you don't believe in contraceptives, you shouldn't have to pay for contraceptives. And the Catholic Church and many other religious institutions fundamentally do not believe in the use of contraceptives and abortifacients. And so for the federal government to come out with a new rule that says, well, we don't really care whether that's your religious belief, the majority of Americans disagree with you, so you should have to pay for what the majority of Americans want. If you join the military and you don't want to take up arms to shoot someone because of your religious beliefs, we have a conscientious objector provision as a part of our laws of the land. We can't force you to go out and join the military and take up arms. Why? Because if you have a religious conviction that says otherwise, we respect that. So this is a very, very slippery slope that the Obama administration is walking us down, where we say, well, because 98% of Americans believe that this is the way it should be, we don't care about the 2% or the 1%. Our Constitution has never been about protecting the majority. Our Constitution's always been about protecting the minority. And if you're the last person in America who holds a deeply held religious belief, we ought to be able to respect it.
Now, redistricting, you'll have some new territory, including the entire city of Quincy, not just the outskirts.
I am excited with the new map that I get to represent all of Adams County, including the entire city of Quincy. I've come here since I was a young boy, visiting my relatives in this area, and so now I get to represent it. much of the time I've been in Congress, I've kind of tiptoed around Quincy because I have parts of Adams County and other parts I didn't. Now I get to own it, and I'm looking forward to continuing my good relationships with Jill Tracy and your mayor and city council in Quincy.
Lastly, Senator Kirk, have you spoken to him or his family, his staff?
I've spoken with his staff on a daily basis, and he's making steady improvement, but you know, he's still got a long road to recovery.
Anything else?
That's it.